Then we can take the pictures, but you're probably going to eat a lot out there, right? So what you gotta do is really like the last 2 weeks going to the beach, you gotta like cut your calories, man. So that when you go to the beach, you can eat and it has no effect on your body. That's typical, you know? You sacrifice a little bit before you leave. Yeah.
Cut out the rice.
Yeah. That's it. You'll throw your Taco Bell in if you have to. Alright, what's up everybody? So today I get to introduce two of my training partners. The big guy in the maroon shirt right there, that is Adam, the A-bomb. He's got an awesome story to tell. And the fella next to him is my right-hand man, Joel. He runs the gym for me. He works at the pizzeria. He's working 2 jobs right now. He's got one hell of a story to tell as well. We're gonna start with Adam, because Adam's getting ready to go to the beach. So we've designed a diet for Adam to where he can go to the beach and eat whatever he wants. He can cheat, all right? But before we go into that diet, Adam, tell him how much you weighed when you started with me and where you're at right now.
I started out at 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
That was just a short 8 weeks ago, and I'm down to 242 right now.
So 8 weeks ago, which is crazy, and this is 100% truth because he's on my scale every day. When we weigh on my scale right there, which is calibrated. So from 300 pounds down to 242. Joel.
Hey guys, I started getting serious about training at 240.
240. Speak up a little bit.
I'm at 170.
240 to 170, and I got pictures. Hopefully I can pull these pictures off of Facebook to so you guys can see like these before and afters. All right, so I'm gonna start with Adam.
Yep.
What we're doing right now to get Adam down from 300 pounds into the 240s is a huge calorie deficit, along with training, along with cardio. But now that we're going to the beach, I'm going to throw a number out there. So let's say the number is 1,600 calories that we're allowing Adam to take in every day. In order to go to the beach and eat whatever the hell he wants, we now have to cut another 600 calories the last 2 weeks out from the beach. So if he's leaving in 2 weeks, he's now down to 1,000 calories a day. So Adam, go ahead and tell them basically what you're eating in a day.
Right now it's 6 ounces of chicken, a half a cup of green peppers, and a 30 cup of rice, 4 times a day.
4 times a day. And how difficult is that?
At first, it was definitely like the desire to get smaller, to get fit, fueled me through that. But now that I'm on it, it's normal. It's a routine.
Yeah. So like everybody, at first it's going to be tough because carbohydrates it's no different than any other drug like cocaine, alcohol. It's a stimulant. Your body responds to the stimulant, and when you cut pizza, tacos, cake, donuts, when you start immediately cut that stuff out of your diet, your body starts jonesing for it. Your brain starts jonesing for it, just like you're going to jones for a drug. So like he's saying, the discipline has to be spot on when you first start the diet. But now that he's so far along and he's progressed, he's craving what he eats now because the body has forgotten about those simple sugars and those carbohydrates. Therefore, it's a lot easier. You got to get over the hump, though, right?
Right. Oh yeah, that first week is real hard.
Especially the first week is going to be torture. Mm-hmm. Any tips for anybody on what to do for that first week, on how to avoid it?
Just know your goals. Know your goals. Know that the outcome is going to be worth it.
I like that, man. The drive is going to be how you want to look, and that takes precedence over that 1 minute of gratification that you eat a hamburger or something, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's not worth it.
There you go. All right, now we're going to talk to Joel, because Joel is on another mission. Joel, just like all of us, I've had drug issues in the past. Joel has had alcohol issues in the past that, some people come at me with excuses like, well, I can't do it because this is the problem. This is in my way. Joel, why don't you talk about that, to where as long as you focus your mind, no matter what's going on in your life, you can still get in the gym and achieve the goals that you set.
Absolutely. Yeah, without a doubt. I struggle with alcohol, and it's been a big problem in my life. But Teddy's influence, your influence, has been so strong and has forced me to have more desire to do better for myself.
I think that's important. Yeah.
I don't
like that.
I didn't like what I saw in the mirror at 240 pounds, and I said, this has got to change. So I asked Teddy, can you help me? And of course, he said, all right, if this is what you're serious about, this is what we'll do.
And I think it's more than that. Like you said, I didn't like what I saw in the mirror, but your whole life, though, not just you, but everybody. Mm-hmm. Like, it starts in the mirror, but it leads to, now I'm depressed about freaking everything in my life. I'm unhappy about everything, because you're going to be self-conscious everywhere you go. Every time you eat something, you're going to be like, damn, I know I shouldn't be eating this, but you're going to eat it anyway, right?
Sure.
I mean, it's a snowballing effect. But one thing he said is how important it is to surround yourself with the right freaking people when you're trying to achieve such incredible goals here. Surrounding yourself, putting yourself with the right person. Like I hate to say this, man, but some trainers that I've had in this gym don't know what the hell they're freaking doing. Okay, they don't know what the only reason we were able to accomplish what we accomplished is because we immediately attacked it with with book smarts, with street smarts, with hands-on things that I've done, things that I've applied to competitive bodybuilders. I'm using the most aggressive tactics on these guys that maybe a lot of people don't even know to do. All right, so not to interfere with what you were saying, having that right person hands-on with you makes all the difference in the world. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you absolutely. Well, you said it better than I did. Your influence has been so powerful in my life. You've helped me in so many ways. Financially, you've given me a job. You've trusted me with your companies, and I value that to a great deal. So, when I came to you and said I want to start working out, I want to get in better shape, you said absolutely, no problem. And this is what we'll do. You got a path, and you follow that path, and you stay on that path. The hardest thing since this whole transformation started, the hardest thing to stick to is definitely the diet. I hadn't had a French fry since March, and I'm just crazy for a French fry.
Yeah.
But it's not worth it. So I say, okay, fine. I'd rather look like this and feel like this than have a French fry.
So what's Adam, the goal from when you get back from the beach? So guys, when he gets to the beach, our goal honestly was only 250 pounds, but he's already surpassed that by almost 10 pounds. So when you get back from the beach, now are you going to reprogram yourself with a whole new set of goals?
Oh, absolutely. I want to get down to 225. I think that's a manageable goal. And just, and if I get to 225 and that's not how I want to look yet, then I'll keep going. But it's more about what I see than the number.
Yeah, especially because you're putting on so much muscle. At a certain point, muscle comes on people faster than the fat comes off. And he's getting bigger arms. His legs are freaking huge, but he's putting on so much muscle that the scale isn't necessarily going to be an accurate picture within this full window of what's happening in his body. And the same with Joel, because Joel's getting vascular now, he's getting more muscular. So the fat's coming off slower, muscle's coming on, so you have this body composition that you have to take into consideration when you jump on a scale. If you guys had any advice at this point, because you're 8 weeks into it, you've been a few months into it with me, to somebody just getting started, now that you've been through it, what advice would you give them? Especially the no excuses. Let's get beyond that, because I'm going to talk about that in a minute.
Absolutely. Get a routine. Get a routine down, and set yourself a schedule. Know when you're going to eat. Plan out your meals. Plan your workouts out. And once you get on that schedule, it's not hard. Bring
your meals with you too, folks. Wherever you're going, make sure if you're going to be gone for 5-6 hours and the food isn't going to be available for you, and you're focused on getting that weight off, don't leave yourself susceptible to fast food, what somebody else is doing. They brought pizza to the party, whatever. Nah, you've got your food in a cooler out in your car. You're like, I'll be right back. I'm going to get, what I got to take in, because my nutrition is more important than what y'all are doing. That's great. Joel?
You got to have accountability. Get yourself
Absolutely.
Get yourself a partner, get yourself a buddy, get yourself somebody to go with you. And the home gym is great if that's all you have, but get into a gym, something that you're actually putting your money into. You will stick to it more if you have to pay for it.
Especially if you're surrounding yourself with people that have the same goals, and you're watching other people transform their bodies and they keep you motivated. If you're in your garage by yourself and your wife put the laundry on your bench and you're like, Jesus Christ, or whatever the excuse might be, because home gyms are exciting at first, but what keeps you motivated? What the hell keeps you motivated in that home gym when you're not surrounding yourself with other, inspirations, fitness people that are on the same path? I think that's super important. I don't think I'd train as hard as if I was at my house. There's no doubt. Absolutely. I wouldn't train as hard if I had a home gym right now.
No, because it would just be you. Just by
that's
yourself.
It. And I'd be sitting on my phone, or I'd be watching TV. I'd be chilling. Here you got people watching you. You got people pushing you. So a gym is super important. And we'll close this out with the no excuses, because with my YouTube channel, the comments I get are, well, I got this, I got 2 kids, I just went through a divorce, I'm doing this. I'm going to tell y'all right now, 2 jobs. This guy right here works 2 jobs. He just got engaged, okay? When he's training, he's also handling business. Same with me. When I'm training, I'm handling business. 2 freaking jobs, recovering alcoholic, divorce. No excuses. The only person being fooled by the excuse is going to be you. That's it. Because everybody around you still sees that you're not getting it done. Still sees that you're failing at fitness. I can't tell you how many times people in my family were like, it's January, I'm going to the gym, and this is my own freaking family. I'm a personal trainer. I could help them if they actually came to me, But they do the January thing, to where it's time to go to the gym and it's time to diet. And then come February, March, it's like it never freaking happened. They gas out immediately, and they've always got that excuse. Well, I didn't know this was going to happen. So I think this is two great motivation and inspirations. You got a great story going to the beach that you guys can follow. Cut your calories before you leave, 2 weeks out. And then you got a fella right here that's still struggling every day, that no matter what is going to get it done. He might have the excuse in his head. He might want to talk himself out of it, but he's got a support group here to keep pushing him and helping him along. Anything else you guys want to say?
I'm good. I appreciate you.
All right. Yeah. All right, y'all. These are the two dudes you see walking around in my videos when we're training. One other guy's Jimmy, and he's not here, but we're going to film him next. Y'all have an awesome day. Doge Warrior out. Shaboom. Peace.